So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. So, it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We are just getting started. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Messi. That looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Here's Mbappe. Great vision. Important interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That's been cut out. Well played. Pedri. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Great ball, and he's in here. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Let's a look and place it forward. It's a good ball out wide. Messi! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries one from range. Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Corinthians penetrate first. It is a truly... And the shot! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Hazard. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a searching pass. There's one support out wide. Header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Zola making good progress. Can he latch on to this? That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was a big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, he's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Messi. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Nicely intercepted. Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Hazard, nicely spread. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Shapes to shoot! There it is! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Corinthians leading now. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! And he's found the net! They're level in a trice!
Well,
And that is indeed the final act. Palmeiras are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Second half then, just getting going. Edmilson. He won't be happy with that one. Marquez. It's Edmilson. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. He's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Zola. Always onto this. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's... Tries a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! And once more we are all square! You score, we score!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Pele. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for a runner. And the break is on. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. And here's Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. He is through here. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played out towards the right wing. Done delicately. Oh, well played, well played. 75 minutes played. Azar. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 90. Camisa 19.
Turan is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too. Palmeiras are looking to break at pace. Lampard. Can he get on the end of this? Pato thinks one through. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Quality ball. It's made its way to him. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Turan. Now Kaká. Pirlo. Here's the team's great visionary. Lampard, Edmilson. Cruyff. And the finish! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago.
Teremos 3 minutos de
That's
acréscimo.
just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this...
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck wood, and he looks hungry for more.
Gol marcado para o Corinthians. Aos 2 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9, Alexandre Pato. Alexandre Pato. Alexandre Pato.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Vicious ball here. Marquez. It's Thuram. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Edmilson. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Messi. Looking to play him in. And it's Messi. And here's Pato. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Zola.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe. Oh, super find.
Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe. And he was alert to it. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Now it's Mbappe. Messi.
Corinthians definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a sharp little ball here. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Maldini. Zola. And it's Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Now it's Del Piero. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good ball, good take. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now Pirlo. Now it's Pato. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Hazard. Hazard. Oh, that's a key interception. Zola. Pedri. And now the breakaway. That's a super give and go. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Driving forward. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He has found a way through. And Messi! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Palmeiras truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Mbappe. Nicely intercepted. Now he's got space here. The most accurate pass. And that has left him in a heap. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Zola. Pirlo. Hazard. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And here's Pato. And here's Del Piero. He's had a shot! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of... And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And it's Pato. Cute ball. Del Piero! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Thuram. What's going wide left? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So, what can they come up with here? There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And here's Pedri. That is lovely.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this? Opts to play it back. Passing nice and neat. Bout of passing here. Shot, surely!
Público presente na partida de
Nearly,
hoje.
but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through, driving through the middle. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Zola gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 9, Alexandre Pato. Camisa 19, deixando o campo para a entrada de
A man never
camisa
lacking in
22.
drive or determination.
Camisa 90.
Looking for options for movement.
Substituição.
Seagull. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Kaká. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
75 minutes played. Edmilson. And this is Eto'o. Pass is just off target. Cruyff. Defending was strong and firm. Pelé. That's been drilled in. Thuram clears without hesitation. Marquez.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cruyff. And it's Lampard. And that is expertly dealt with. It's Lampard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Edmilson. Bebeto. Now is this the final assault? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Pele. Palmeiras can breathe again.
Teremos 3 minutos de
You know, it was an
acréscimo.
intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the number on the board is 3.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a promising position. Now this could be a chance for a shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. He does it all with an air of efficiency and... So that's it. It is all over. Palmeiras cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
So things are underway. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. This familiar tale ready to be retold. And Sola! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most.
Mbappe. Oh, super ball!
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a sharp pass. Sola. Messi. Not a bad start to the game. A chance at either end already. Threads one in. And this is Eto. Edmilson. Zola. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf. Pirlo. And it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Still goalless at the moment. Edmilson. Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Pele. That looks a decent ball. Zola providing an outlet on that. Goes for a shot! Goal! Palmeiras! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Palmeiras penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yellow or red? It is red. Palmeiras are down to 10 men. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. Aims beyond. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? That's tidy. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely weighted ball. That's going up front in a hurry. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Eto. And here's Del Piero. Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Zola. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Corinthians really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Pele. Edmilson. Palmeiras are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Zola is a player who barely needs... Real chance! Oh, good finish! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Palmeiras are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to...
And the finish! And he scores! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
Foram
The crowd are
indicados 2
reacting to that
minutos
now.
de acréscimo.
Pirlo. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. Eto! In he goes again. And a goal! Corinthians are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. And that is all they have time for. Palmeiras are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Palmeiras can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. It has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Chance, surely! Goal! Palmeiras! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Palmeiras leading now.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Edmilson looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Great vision. Mbappe, can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Maldini. He's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's a great ball here. Hazard. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they've got to stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Edmilson. Pele, looking for the run. It's been slipped through. He has found the way through. Can he stop it going out? Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Del Piero. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a good spell of possession, this. Kaka. And it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Eto'o. Kaka. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And here's Messi. And Messi! He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
He's having a good look here.
Camisa
Peter,
23.
the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Para a entrada de camisa
That was nicely
9.
by the defence.
Alexandre Pato.
Marquez.
Camisa 11. Substituição.
I was just lacking in accuracy. Palmeiras do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Platini. Palmeiras have a free kick. Maldini. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he get it through? Messi. Look at the space. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That is ended up in no man's land. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pirlo. Now it's Patter. He's cut it out. And he's heaved it away. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Skims one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Decent chance! It's in! And right near the end, we have parity. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Platini. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Messi. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And Dyke is there, and he can get that clear. And he shoots! And Dyke getting this one clear. And here's Del Piero. Pato! So close, but that is as good as it gets. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, here we are. I doubt there's anyone in Sao Paulo who's unaware of this match. The build-up has been so fervent, so fanatical, and the expectations are reaching fever pitch. It is Corinthians versus Palmeiras, and it is going to be quite a showdown. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated. Shoots! Oh, nice. Just not right.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. You know, Peter, I'm relishing the chance to see the cool and classy Rafa Marquez. He has a composure about his game that most defenders envy, and that enables him to be used as a deep line midfielder too.
Yeah, the defender's defender.
A great reader of the game.
Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Now it's Pele. Del Piero. And the counter is on. That's an imaginative pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Zola. Pele. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi receives it in a wide position. Pele! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played. Seedorf clears without hesitation. Zola. Oh, well played, lovely. And it's Edmilson. Can he finish? Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Messi. Now it's Pele. Good take, and can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Has to go back here. Great vision. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi, upright and purposeful. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's found a way through. He's having a hit! Oh, he's hit the bar! Maldini gets it away. Pele, now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Maldini for Messi. Now it's Pele. Almost half an hour in now. Zola. Now it's Mbappe. Zola. And he was alert to it. Marquez clears it away. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. That is a great pick out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Thuram. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee's given a throw. That's definitely not his best. Oh, easy pickings there. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And he plays one through. And he is deftly away. It's all! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Corinthians have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Mbappe! Oh, that was precious close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Roberto Carlos. Zola is someone with... tries one from range! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Palmeiras really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
To shoot, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Messi running with intent. It's really well cleared.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. He read that really well and stopped it.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And the shot! It's hit the upright, and the keeper couldn't hold it. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Palmeiras go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Spread to the right. Edmilson. That's Maldini. Pedri. Zola. Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And this is Zola. And Zola! They've got to be quick to recover this. No, again there's no way through. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And it's Edmilson. Now it's Pelé. Oh, good take in a good area. Cleared away. Well, chasing the game, trailing by one. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Zola. here's Mbappe.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't
60.179
quite sort it. Oh, he's been
espectadores.
caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Eto really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 90. Deixando o campo para a entrada
So, what are you
de
thinking?
We've
camisa
not seen much from
22.
this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get rid. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Teremos uma substituição.
Palmeiras have opted to make another change here. Zola, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kaká, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Big chance! Goal! Corinthians! And they get themselves in front! Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late reacting to that.
Pelo jogador, camisa 19. Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Corinthians leading now. Bebeto. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now there's a fine ball. And it's been hooked away. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's run loose here. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a shade optimistic. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Kaká. And here's Pato. Oh, that's superb.
Corinthians really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Gattuso. Tries to pass it through.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bebeto. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. Palmeiras can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.